So today I have Friday favorites and Fooeys for you. This was a good week of like playing around with different makeup, and I played with a bunch of stuff. So I played with a bunch of different lipsticks that I really liked, and same with eyeshadow. So I really had to like narrow it down, which is the goal of Friday favorites. You pick your favorites. So I've got some good things to tell you about. I actually don't have any Fooeys, so that's good. So yeah, let's jump right on in. Okay, for nails this week, I had started out wearing the Revlon Color Stay Long Wear Nail Enamel in Midnight, and I was kind of surprised by this because in the bottle it looks a lot more blue to me. It looked like it was going to mainly be blue with just a little bit of green undertone, but on my nails it came off pretty stinking green. So I think Midnight's kind of a confusing name because I think it's more, I don't know, it looks more green. But it chipped pretty quickly. Now I was like peeling off a sticker, so I was putting it through the wringer, but it chipped on me. So I wouldn't say it's super long wear, and a little bit of a goopy formula. So if I have a Fooey this week, it would probably be this, but it's not horrible. It just, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan. So after I took that off, now I'm wearing this color. This is the Revlon Color Stay Long Wear in Fall Mood. And I got this last year. I don't think it was limited edition, but, you know, it might have been. And I just don't remember. But I like it. It's kind of this fun metallic coppery color. Almost like, sort of like a penny. Maybe. Maybe a little lighter than a penny. But I like this one, and I just put it on last night, so I can't really tell you about wear time on it. But so far, I like the color. Okay, for blush this week, and I was liking this last week too, so I'm a big fan. This is the Balm In Stain, and this is in Pinstripe is the color. And it's this kind of nice dark mauve-y color. It looks a lot darker in the container than it really comes off being. It's kind of a purpley pinky color, but it's beautiful on the cheeks, and it lasted really well. It's not glittery, but it has a little bit of a glow to it. I really like this a lot. So it makes me want more from the line, but actually this was the color that intrigued me the most because it was kind of different than a lot of stuff that I have. It kind of reminds me of like Tarte Blushing Bride, sort of that maroony mauve type of blush that I think is so pretty for fall. So I love the formula, so it makes me want to try more of them, but this color specifically was the one that intrigued me the most in the line. So I'm gonna look more. I got this at Kohl's because I had the coupons. Apparently your coupons don't work at Kohl's on the makeup stuff, which is a bummer, but I think, well, I used like a $5 reward, so I think rewards and Kohl's Cash works toward it. So I have some Kohl's Cash that I may pick up another one because, you know, that makes it like basically half price if you have $10 worth of Kohl's Cash. So anyway, I really like this. The Balm In Stain in Pinstripe. Yes. Okay, for eyeshadows this week, like I said, I was playing with a bunch of different stuff. So I wore my Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette a couple of times. I wore the Be Merry and Bright set. I have a whole haul and review video on both of those that I'll link down below if you want to see that. Today I'm wearing the Be Merry and Bright set, the pink one. Anyway, mixed with some of these other shadows. So I've still been loving my Laura Mercier Artist palette. I love this palette. It's so good. The colors are beautiful. They're super pigmented and buttery. I have a whole review and haul video on this too if you want to look at that. I'll link it down below. Just the shadows are amazing. They blend really well, but not too easily, so your look doesn't get muddy, and there's still distinction between the colors, which I really like. So I was still wearing this, and then I also have been wearing my Kat Von D Ladybird palette, and I have a haul video coming up for the Sephora VIB sale, all the things that I got from that. I went a little crazy. But this is one of the things that I got, and you'll hear in my haul, I was at first kind of on the fence about it, but the more I play with it, the more I really like it. It's an all matte palette, which is kind of different. I mean, not really different, but I didn't realize it was all matte. I thought that there were some shimmers in it, but there's not. It's all matte. So I've been wearing it with other things, and that's, I think, why I'm liking it more. So it pairs great with this one. I've been using that kind of darker orange, which I think is just such a cool color. I love the like warm colors in the transition area of the eye, like right above the crease. I think that's so pretty. So I'm loving that this palette has that color in it. And yeah, it's just got great blending colors, and I think it's a good companion palette. And it comes with the liner too. And the packaging is adorable. So I'm really loving it. Yeah, it was an eyeshadow week, just like grabbing all my palettes and playing with them all and really liking all of them. So that's fun. And then lipsticks this week. Okay, this was one of those weeks that, well, for several weeks, I'm loving smoky eyes, but then I also love dark lips. So like every day it's like the battle of which one do I want to wear, you know, because I like them both. So I've got kind of a, well, actually all the ones that I picked to show you are darker, but you'll see. I mean, I'm wearing a nude lip today, but this is Too Faced La Creme lipstick in Nude Beach. I really like that one. Mixed with a Jordana lip liner in Tawny. That's what I'm wearing right now. But I wore Magnificent Mauve from Maybelline. I think this was limited edition from several years ago, but I just think it's beautiful. It's just a light pinky mauve. Love that one. So just wanted to briefly mention that. If you have this in your collection, don't forget about it because it's a pretty one. And I think it went well with, because it's still light enough that it can go with some darker eyes, but not like so overwhelming like the next one I'm going to show you, which this is in my quest to find, if you watched my Friday favorites last week, I've been trying to find something that's darker than Rebel, but more purpley and dark, not red and dark, which this isn't it. But this was on my hunt. I've been trying to find that, and you guys gave me some great suggestions and I'm still gonna try. So this one is CoverGirl Euphoria, and I love the color of it. And the formula is very nice. That's what it looks like. So I did really like this one on my lips. The thing I hate about it is the smell is so weird. It's weird. I'm so weird about smells. This is like, oh. It's not very strong at all, but when you get close to it, it's just, and when I have it on my lips and I'm using it, it's like, it just smells chemically and strange. Almost like, did this go bad? But I'm smelling and all of mine smell like this. So I hate the smell of this, but I really like the color. So this is Euphoria and I like it. You know, it's pretty, but the smell will probably deter me from wearing it quite as often because I'm really sensitive about that. And then again, I wore my MAC Riri Woo. This was the limited edition color, but apparently this comes out fairly often because, you know, people have it in all different kinds of packaging. It's just, let me show it to you. Let me swatch it for you. It's kind of just a classic red. I really like it, but it lasts really well and stays on the lips well and doesn't like transfer everywhere because it's matte. So I really like that. And these smell amazing. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of MAC lipstick. So good. And then I also wore it with the Revlon Color Burst in Striking. I have a whole video on these with lip swatches and everything. I just put this right in the center of my lips just to kind of make it a little bit more comfortable, but then I kind of had the transfer going on. So the only thing that was transferring off my lips was this, but these are more creamy and they're not a drying matte. They're a lot more creamy and comfortable to wear. So I liked the two of these together. But if I'm going for just lasting power and like don't go anywhere, you know, I would just grab a classic matte, but it's not as comfortable. Alright guys, so those were all my Friday favorites and Fooeys. I hope that you really liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Definitely let me know what kind of things you've been loving this week. Do you have these palettes? Do you play with them? If you've noticed, eyeshadow is my favorite thing to talk about. So you can also tell me your other favorites. I want to hear those too, but eyeshadow is always the thing I get super excited about. So yeah, let me know what you've been loving. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!